today for this live. I want to share something with you guys, so you actually take something away with this. You can actually learn something from it. So as you guys know by now, I like to get out, do walk and talk, show you guys some places. This is a different waterfall. Don't usually come here, but it's bigger. Check it out. There's the other way. Pretty nice place though. I just kind of want to touch on why time is more valuable than money, why time is your most valuable asset in your life, and why you shouldn't waste it, and kind of how I've learned that. Not so much the hard way, but just, learn from an experience in my life. And I just want to share it with you guys. I left my job last year. I became unhappy. I knew I wasn't fulfilled. I knew it wasn't the path I wanted to take, and it was something I'd been working towards for a while, so it was hard. And then it was like 2 years after the fact that I actually realized how unhappy I was getting. It took 2 years for me to take action. And this is where it relates to this topic. And this, basically, I was unhappy for 2 years. And it was a waste of time. There were so many things I could have done in 2 years. So many things that could have been feeding my head, to better myself over a 2-year period. And the reason I didn't is because, I was in a bit of a state of depression and I was unhappy. And I wasn't aware of this. And I think it's more of an awareness thing. Like, if you want to be successful in life, if you want, whatever you want in life, you can have whatever you want in life. But if you're not aware of what it takes to feed your mind, and you're on the weekends or after work, whatever your situation is, if you're, feeding your head with garbage news or just like binge watching Netflix, just useless stuff that's not getting you anywhere. Like, if you're aware of what's going on every TV show on TV right now, that should not be a priority. You're not on the right path in life if that's what your current situation is. If you should be taking that time and you should be feeding your mind with stuff that's going to benefit you in the long run. Stuff that down the road will pay off. Stuff that you do today will benefit you tomorrow. Not just literally wasting your time. It took me 2 years to actually take the leap at my lowest point and actually take action and change my situation. And I think a lot of people just waste time and they prioritize TV and the news and Netflix because they're not aware of this. They're not aware of how, especially when you're young, you think you have so much time. And you really don't. Like 2 years went by so fast. It seems like it goes by really slow, but, ultimately when I look back on it now, 2 years went by really fast, and it was a lot of time that I wasted. People think money is so important and why your time is more valuable than money is because, people work their ass off. They work so hard in a job they usually hate, in something they hate doing, and they're just trading their time for the money. But, if you look at the bigger picture, you're literally just wasting away, living for the weekends and living for retirement. And it's just just a vicious cycle that continues on generation after generation. And while money is important in your life, and that's ultimately what people think and why they stay in jobs they hate and why they do the things they do, is because we're taught this conformity average mindset of how you just work and that's how the only way you can make money, and you got to make money to survive, and to make ends meet you have to make money. And you do, money is important, but you don't have to sacrifice your time and waste your time for it. Pick something, choose something, create a lifestyle, do something that you earn an income and you also enjoy it, because life is too damn short. The masses of people in our society, they're not fully fulfilled, they're not living life to the fullest, and they're not doing things they ultimately enjoy doing, and they're literally wasting time. And they're not consciously aware of it. But when they look back, at the end of their life, the worst thing you can hear from someone on their deathbed is "I wish" or "I regret." Don't have regret. Do the things you wish, right? And if you need money to do those things, then find a way to get the money. Find a way to create a lifestyle and, a business around your passion or something, find a way that you can incorporate money with maximizing your time and not wasting it in a job or lifestyle that you hate just to be a slave to money and getting by in life, because that is what the masses of people are doing. It would be absolutely crazy for me to stay in something I hated like I was doing, right? Like, I left that without a plan B, and I just jumped into something because I knew I needed to make the change. And if I didn't make the change, nothing was going to change. There's just so many people, like, you just look around and nobody is fully fulfilled in life. Everybody just works, and they're literally wasting time. And while it might not seem like it at the moment, like you got life on the weekends or whatever, you just know that not everybody is fulfilled in life. And the only way to change that is for you to take action and take the leap and, go on a path, do whatever it takes to create a lifestyle that you want. It doesn't matter about your past. It's never too late. It doesn't matter how old you are, But if you know that you're not on the right path, and you know that you're unhappy, and you know that you're not fully fulfilled in life, and you know that the life you're living is not the life you want to live, then you need to make a fucking change. You need to change yourself. You need to change your situation. You need to do something, because if you don't do it, nothing's going to change. I just want to get the message across to anyone who's in this situation, because I was in the same situation. I never used to think this way. I just woke up and I was like, you know what? If I don't make the change, nothing's going to change, and no one's going to do it for me. And I'm ultimately fully 100% responsible for every action in my life, and everything in my life I am responsible for. My future is up to me. If that means changing my mindset, then so be it. If that means changing my conditioning, my environment, my job, if that means changing stuff, if that means getting out of my comfort zone, there's not many people that would do what I'm doing. Look back later and you think, wow, look at all that time I wasted. If only I'd used that time wisely to better myself and create something that was going to enable me to live the lifestyle I want. Worst thing you could say when you're older and you look back on your younger years and your life, and the worst thing you could say is, wow, I regret that, or I wish I did this, I wish I did that, I wish I created a lifestyle I wanted. That's the worst thing you could be saying. The topic of this live, time is so important, and time is so short. And some of the most successful people in the world, they have the same 24 hours in a day that we do. So don't be that person that's just average. Don't be that person that just watches Netflix, knows every TV show, and knows what's happening in every TV show and every episode, because that's not fucking important. It's not important. That's not going to matter when you're older, when you're on your deathbed and you're saying, wow, I wish I did this, or wow, I really regret doing that. It's not going to matter. So quit wasting your time, guys. And I'm talking to the masses here. This might not pertain to you personally, but I'm talking to the masses here. The masses of average people that are just not fully fulfilled and unhappy. You can see it. They're unhappy and not fully fulfilled in their life, and they're just living for the weekends and getting by. And what happens on the weekends? They get high, they get liquored up, because that's how they take the pain away. That's how they forget about all their problems. That's how they forget about everything they're unhappy with in their life. But if they just took action and fucking changed the situation they're unhappy with, you wouldn't have to resort to those things. I just want to stress this message because it's so important and nobody talks about it. You get the point, right? You get what I'm saying. I just want people to realize and wake up and have this eureka moment like I did and think, if I don't make the changes, nothing's going to change for me and nobody's going to do it for me. I am responsible. Your time is your most valuable asset. It's more important than any money you could ever have. Take action. You can't be lazy. Don't do the TV news thing, Don't let the world's problems affect you, because it's not going to fucking matter. It doesn't change anything. You have to work on yourself. You have to educate yourself. You have to feed your mind. Change your mindset if necessary. You have to feed your mind with, positive influential information that is going to benefit you in the long term, in the long run, and not the short term, and not just live for the weekends or retirement, because that's fucked. And that's the society we live in. You know, hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from. I know you do. But there's going to be a lot of you that watch this and they're going to go back and you're going to say, yeah, he's right. And then just go back to your old ways. You're just going to go back to your unhappy job or your unhappy lifestyle. And, you know, it's just not right. Like if you want something, if you know what you want, you can have whatever you want in life. You can have whatever you want, guys. Whatever lifestyle you want, you can have it. You just got to work for it. And you have to get enlightened. You have to find a mentor, and you have to feed your mind with, you know, relative information that's going to get you to where you want to be. And there's so many people that I think would take this path. There's so many people that would be willing to make the initial sacrifices now for the long-term comfort. But they're just not aware of it. Like I wasn't aware. I thought that was the answer, was the job, the career thing. I thought that's what the answer was to life. But like in this day and age, and I've said it over and over again, there's so many opportunities out there. So much potential for you to create the lifestyle you want. The life you want and deserve, guys. Everyone deserves the freedom. Nobody deserves being a slave to their job. Unless that's what you want. Unless you're a lazy ass person and you don't care about your life and you want to waste time, then go right ahead, be my guest. But if you want to be ultimately fulfilled in life, if you want to know that your life was worth living, and if you want to know that you didn't waste any time, then you got to take action now, and you got to take action right now. Because if you don't take action now, when are you going to take action? Just do it. Do it now. Take the jump. If that means leaving your job and putting yourself in a situation where you have to only look forward, you can't go back, then so be it. That's what I did. And so many people don't have the guts to do that. And they just end up living a life of average. They go to their deathbed and they say those words, I wish or I regret. Coming back to you personally, but if you're in a similar situation, if you're in a situation presently or in the past that you're unhappy with, what did you do to change it? If you didn't change anything, then you're probably in the same fucking situation and you're probably still unhappy. If you did take action and change something, then you're in a better situation, are you not? And that's really what I want to stress here. Like, just quit wasting time and take action. I don't think money is everything. Don't think working for your job for the money to live is more important than the time you're wasting just to earn the money. There's a bigger picture here, and so many people don't see it. I didn't see it, but I was enlightened, and I had a eureka moment, and I took action. I just want to inspire you guys to do the same thing. I don't know what path you want to go on, but I know whatever path you want to go on, and if you're unhappy where you are currently in life, you need to make changes to get there. So I hope this message inspires you to take action and make those changes to ultimately live the life that you want to live and that you deserve to live, the lifestyle you want and deserve. I'll stop this rant, guys. Hopefully this message resonates with some of you, if not all of you. And if you are in a similar situation like I was, or you're currently in a situation that's similar, take action. Take action and make the changes and quit wasting your time. Because your time is way more important than anything else. You can never get it back. You can always make more money. You can never get your time back. So quit wasting your time. Because that is your most valuable asset.